Hello and welcome back to Go Fund Yourself. Today we're gonna have a look at my investing portfolio and how it's doing after a month and a half. My name is Andrew and I'm not financial advisor, so please do your own due diligence before investing into any stocks. And of course, if you haven't pressed that subscribe button yet, go ahead and click it now. I have been investing for about 6 weeks and I put about £100 every single week into my investment portfolio on free trade. So let's have a look. At the moment, my portfolio worth is £820. Now that's up by £157. Of course, a lot of my investments were done in February, which is a very red month. A lot of stocks that did recover I already sold and took the profit on them, and then build up this portfolio that I'm going to be increasing slowly over time. So let's start. Firstly, BlackBerry sitting there at 24 shares, already up by 14.44%, and it already made me £25 back. Now, BlackBerry, I have spoken about it a lot on this channel. I believe in the company. I think their IV is going to be extremely successful, even on subscription basis. And I believe the company has a very good future. Of course, I'm planning to increase the stake in the company a lot more with time, but as I'm investing £100 a week, I try to split it between investments. Next up is Palantir with 10 shares. And of course, the only reason we're investing into this is because its name is from Lord of the Rings, the 7 seeing stones, the spherical objects that Sauron used. Just amazing. I love Lord of the Rings. So okay, let's talk about the stock. It's up by 162%. It's not a lot. I think it's extremely undervalued at the moment. What I've seen from their demo day, Gotham is used by the military. There's a rumor going on that Osama bin Laden in 2001 was caught using this software. Of course, I don't know if it's true or not. So Palantir has a foundry for companies that help with data. So I think this company is going to do extremely well in the future. And if you haven't seen their demo days, please go into my channel and have a look at the whole hours long video where they explain their products. It's amazing, really breathtaking. I was really happy with it. The next company is Apple. I have about 1.6 shares in it. It's up by 2.6%. Now, I believe Apple is going to do even better in the future. It's very liked by their fans. I myself personally don't like their phones or their products, but I can see the value in the company, and they're looking to get into a car market, which is going to be very interesting to see. Extremely excited about that. I think the stock will only be going up from there. Of course, it had about 3 red months, I believe. Let's just have a quick look. So it started at about January from 142. It just keeps going down. Now it's in a bit of a bounce back, so I'm still trying to invest more and more into Apple. But my main priority now is Palantir and BlackBerry. Next up is Altria. Now this is investment I made for their dividend stock. It's up by 2.68%. To be fair, when looking at the stock price for Altria, I think it's a bit expensive. I wished I got in earlier. Of course, I'm going to be increasing the stake on a yearly basis in Altria because I really want that dividend payment and to start building the snowball effect. This is not the only company that pays dividends that I invested into. We have AT&T as well. I made this investment today after thinking for a while. They have a lot of debt to deal with, but I think they'll manage it. The company's been around for a while as well. So this is another company that's only up by 0.13%, but we don't really care about the stock price. All we care is that dividend payment every single year. Of course, next, MGC Pharmaceuticals. Now, this is a very exciting company for me. During the COVID pandemic, we saw the need for ventilators increase exponentially. In Tier 2 trials, MGC Pharmaceuticals showed that people that were using Artemic had no problems with breathing and didn't need to go on the ventilator. Everyone who received placebo had to go on the ventilator. Now you have to keep in mind that phase 2 trials have a very low sample size, so that's why I'm waiting for that phase 3 trials. And if that trial is successful, we're really gonna see the company skyrocket, and that's what I'm betting on. At the moment I have 1,000 shares. I'm gonna be increasing my holdings in this company slowly with time. I'm probably gonna put only £10 a week, maybe even less, but we'll see how it goes. It's slowly gonna be built up. And of course, if the trials are successful, lucky us. Another dividend stock I invested in is Coca-Cola. Now we all know Coca-Cola. They have thousands and thousands of different brands under them. It's what made Warren Buffett extremely rich. And they pay dividend 4 times a year, and it's another dividend stock I put money into. Yeah, at the moment it's down by 0.61%, but I'm not too worried about that either. As I said before, this is only for the dividend, nothing else. Another dividend stock, again, is Kraft Heinz, which I bought today as well. Now I had a look, they have extremely large debt, but my thinking on it was that the debt levels were slowly improving. I'm gonna keep an eye on the debt levels throughout, but of course, like, how are you gonna eat the fries without the sauce, you know? So I think sauces will be around for a long time. So I'm really betting on it that they're gonna pay that debt back. Obviously, it's only a single share. Next up is Oxygen. So with this company, I'm waiting for the tier 3 trials to be over with their vaccine. If that's successful, I can see the stock double. Of course, I only bought 3 shares because for me it's a higher risk investment. Essentially, it's more of a bet because I haven't researched the company extensively, which I would suggest you all do. Research your companies, research the companies you invest, know how much they make, know how much they own, etc. That is my investment portfolio after 6 weeks. Talking about the gains, I think I gained quite a lot, but that was obviously to do with the February being a very red month and all the stocks being down and just jumping on the opportunities and getting lucky. Now the companies I have put my money, I'm probably not going to move them for a long time. Especially the dividend stocks, and BlackBerry and Palantir are the ones who really want to try to put more and more money. I think BlackBerry is just a sleeping turtle that's gonna become a dragon any second. That's what I'm waiting on, and that's what I'm betting on. If you have any suggestions or any comments on my stock portfolio, please leave the comment below, like the video, and subscribe to the channel if you enjoyed it. I hope you all gonna have a lovely day. And say hello to the kitty, of course.